This your boy G Pap coming in on G Pappy Sports, and I'm here with it. I'm here to talk about the Super Bowl results. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are your Super Bowl champions. They defeated the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, 31-9. We're gonna give them a hand clap for them one time. You know, Tampa Bay, they just came out there and just controlled all phases of the game. Tom Brady, 21 for 29, 201 yards, 3 touchdowns. Gronk looked like a new Gronk, 2 touchdowns. Antonio Brown had a touchdown. The selfishness was just thrown out of the way. Mike Evans only had 1 catch. Chris Godwin only had 2 catches, but the key was to win the Super Bowl, and they won the Super Bowl. Leonard Fournette, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. Ronald Jones was running with him. They just, the run game really separated, because once Tampa Bay got the lead, Leonard Fournette was just running over little boys, and then the offensive line just controlled, gave Tom Brady enough time to make the right reads and right decisions. And the defensive side of the ball, Devin White, 12 tackles, Levante David, 6 tackles, Antoine Winfield Jr., JPP, Ndamukong Suh, Dean. All these players was just out here making plays. They've been hearing the hype. And Tampa Bay defense, which y'all said last year was a good defense, even though they had a hole in the road during the middle of the season, they still elevated to this defense that I thought that would happen, because I did say Tampa Bay money line, but that's just how I go. But on the Kansas City side, to me, it just looked like a shell of themselves. It reminded me of my team, Carolina Panthers, when they went 15-1 against the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl against that ferocious defense, and then the offense just didn't go out there and produce nothing. Kansas City didn't even score 10 points. Patrick Mahomes, 26 from 49, 270 yards, 2 interceptions. They got out-coached, out-played on the defensive and offensive line. Look at the play ratio. Kansas City ran the ball 17 times, but they passed for 49 times. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, ran the ball 33 times and passed for 29 times. So Tampa Bay had the more balanced attack. Patrick Mahomes, he had no time. Offensive line had injuries. He rolling out, still throwing bombs and spirals to people, but the other receivers just wasn't catching the ball. Travis Kelce had 133 yards receiving, but it was nothing. Tyreek Hill, the cheetah, disappeared like he was a hot flaming cheetah. It was just nothing there. The run was just never there. I believe they should just kept running the ball instead of turning into a one-dimensional team. The defense was always questionable about Kansas City. And can you really hold Tom Brady down if your defense is not elite? You check out who the teams Tom Brady have lost to in the Super Bowl. The teams was always elite defense, and Kansas City didn't have elite defense. And the one game the offense needed to produce and step up, they didn't step up. And now Tom Brady's sitting here, 7 rings. He defeated Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers respectively on their home turf, and then hosted the Super Bowl at his home, and then beat Patrick Mahomes, who was supposed to be the next one up. He done beat Pat twice, because he beat Pat in the 2018 AFC Championship. He made him beat him in the regular season, but we all know regular season does not count. It's all about the playoffs, and it's all about rings. So, Kansas City, they got to go in there and revamp Andy Reid. He looked like the Eagles of Andy Reid. He didn't come out there with a good game plan. I think they got a little cocky, a little big-headed. I think that they relied too much on the offense, which could always be the downfall. The offense is strong enough to win that game, but the penalties, and they never got in the rhythm. And Tampa Bay just controlled the game, man. Leonard Fournette and them boys, they were just running the ball. They couldn't stop them. 6-7 yards every time they run the ball, setting up easy second and third downs, and then you convert. Tampa Bay could have really scored 40. You really think about it. The only stop Kansas City had was on that 4th and goal play when they ran Ronald Jones twice. And lucky they didn't run Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette would have easily trumped in there. And that was the only life I seen Kansas City defense. Other than that, it just looked erratic. But with that being said, congratulations to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady did it again. Ring number 7. I said he was gonna win and retire. He said he gonna keep playing, so we gonna see. Gronk say he gonna come back. More players gonna come. They gonna buffer the team. I mean, come on. But they got Kansas City still favored, so we gonna see. But it's your boy G Pop coming in with another video. We out. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to G Pappy Sports on YouTube. Follow on Instagram. Follow on Facebook. I be on Twitter every now and then, just on any type of platform you on. I'm trying to be out there, so go ahead and subscribe, follow, tell a friend. If you got an event you want me to go to, I'll be there. Just hit me up. We out of here.